Rage quit!
Central party time!
Rage quit! Central.
What's up, guys? Today we're here to talk about our new project that we're coming up with.
That's right, our guitars!
But not these guitars, a new guitar. A fancy guitar.
No!
A crazy fancy guitar.
No!
Crazy stupid fine.
No!
Yes.
Yes. We will make an axe guitar to slay our enemies.
But not just any axe guitar. Since we're such fans of the Warhammer world, it'll be a dwarf axe guitar. So it's gonna have runes, crazy designs, dwarfiness.
It's gonna look like an axe.
Dead chop.
Best of all, it will not look like a guitar like this one. It will look like an axe blade coming down. And we will show you how to build it, and we will be working on it with you. So be prepared.
Step by step.
Step by step. And if you guys have any suggestions on how to make the guitar, because this is our first guitar build, if you guys have any suggestions, leave it down in the comments below, and we'll be sure to answer the comments. So, I thought we'd go over the parts I bought and the pricing of it that I got on Amazon, because all the parts that I got for the guitar, all the body parts that are going to go on the main body of the guitar, I had to buy those all off of Amazon. So I'm going to take them out individually, show you what I got, how awesome it looks, and then give you the price, and I'm going to start adding them up. So here we go. First one, we got our chrome neck plate. There it is. I guess there's like one of two ways you can go with guitar. There is black or chrome, and I thought, let's go shiny chrome. It's not gold, but it's like next best thing. So boom, there you go, there's the neck plate. What this is going to do is let me show you on an actual guitar. If you look right here on this Dean, it connects the neck to the body, and it's going to hold it there in a nice spot. And this one has a little extra thing for a strap, and I think ours won't be connected like that, but we'll see. I don't do quick maths.
-1, that's free quick maths.
So this is my quick math. Okay, next item we got is our strings. Anyways, I got Fender strings from one of the sweetest guitar players out there, and this costed me $8.99, so, or $7.99. Whoops. If you don't know what strings are, I can't help you. Next thing we have on the list, this is the electronics of the guitar. This is what's going to go on into the body, and this is what's going to connect the pickups, right here, the pickups, and the little pluggy, which would look like this, plug in like that. This is going to connect to here, and this is the main little switchy. This will switch from front or back pickup to both pickups to front pickup, like that. Boom. And then each one of the pickups, I haven't had a guitar like this, but each one of the pickups has a separate little volume and tone controller. So that's interesting. It'll be cool to have something new like that. So volume, tone, switcher, and pluggy. Boom. That was $9.97. I should probably just round, but I'm be mega realistic with you guys. And I'll even show you the electronics on this guitar. This guitar is very similar to the way we want to do it. You see how there's no pickguard on the front here? Strats will have a pickguard on the front, and this is what I'm going for since we have humbucker pickups, which I'm going to go over later. And it has a pickguard on the back, which this reduces static, and it covers up the electronics, and you can access them. Now this doesn't have a whammy bar, you can tell, because this little middle plate isn't here. If the middle plate was here, that means that there's springs in here. There's 3 springs, and they go like this, and they connect to the bridge right here, and this would just make it wobble back and forth. So you'd use your thing and just wobble it like that. Boom. Anyways, electronics, back, both forward. And as you can see, this one only has volume, which I really love the knobs for guitars. Come on, that's so cool. There's the volume, and here is one tone adjuster for both pickups. And this one is 2 volume for each pickup, volume for this one, volume for this one, tone for this one, tone for this one. Boom, that easy. Next one we got on the list is this is the bridge. I didn't have to look at that. I knew it was called, okay? I knew it was called the bridge. Anyways, bridge is super cool. I think even if you didn't even use this for a guitar, it'd be fun to play with. Check it out. It does little bendy things. You can move it. Anyways, what this is gonna do is the strings are gonna go into here and under there. Right there. And they're gonna be all lined up on the bottom of this. On the bottom of this boy. Basically, it's just the bottom where the strings get held. And this has to have a specific spot on the guitar. Let me show you what I mean. This is the full length of the guitar. And that means 12th fret should always be the middle point when you're dealing with guitars. So from the nut, this over here is called a nut, from the nut to the 12th, that should be the same length as the 12th to the bridge down here. As you can see, this bridge is different. My Strat looks a lot like this one, only it has the whammy. The whammy, there would be an extra little metal part right here, and you would screw the little bar into so you can move it up and down, back and forth, whatever. Boom, we're done with that. Did we add that up? No, we did not. Okay. Got it! Humbuckers. Oh yeah, isn't that just fun to say? It rolls right off the tongue. Humbucker. Humbuckle. Humbucker pickups. This is what's going to be picking up the vibration of the string and sending it to the amp over here. You can't see it, but there's an amp. And I have 2 of these wonderful, wonderful things. And what you do with pickups, it doesn't matter what kind of pickup, is you hold a compass over it. And this will tell you which way the magnet is pointing. Now, I don't have a compass with me right now. I don't know. I couldn't find a compass, but you put the compass over it and it'll tell you north or south. And if this one tells you north and this one tells you north like this, and that's when you want to go reverse. Otherwise, you'll get feedback in between the pickups, which you do not want. And a lot of cheaper guitars, they will make this mistake and put them like this, and that's not what you want. Lucky for me, you can actually tell which side these are on because one side's cream and one side's black. So, boom, easy. Okay, let's add that up. Those were $13.97. Now, mind you, a good quality guitar is probably around $300. If you're looking for just any guitar like this one was, I really like this guitar, but it was only 97 bucks. It was pretty cheap. I thought so. That's pretty good for a guitar. And you're good if you want like a medium, an average guitar. I would say you're getting around the 300 range, at least. Is the tuner, or they call this the tuning machine. I think on a acoustic guitar it's called a tuner, and on the electric it is a tuning machine. So what this is gonna do is, I have the neck with me too. I didn't make the neck, I pre-bought it just because it's my first guitar. So bear with me here. So what this is gonna do is it's gonna go right into the guitar, these little holes. And it doesn't matter what string, because if you know guitars, there's thicker strings and then there's thinner strings. And these don't have a particular string size you put in there. The nut comes out on this one, so you have to glue that in there. That's cool. Just a little fun fact, most of these are made out of plastic, and the more, I don't know, expensive ones, like that one's made out of metal, which I don't see that too often. But your more expensive ones will be made out of ivory, which is like elephant husk. Elephant tusk, not husk. Anyways, this is gonna go right in there like that. Boom, I'm not gonna stick it in all the way because then it'll get stuck, and I don't want it to get stuck. And you put that in all the way, and then that's how you bring the string down. This is gonna be your high E, right here, coming all the way down. E, B, G, D, A, E. So E repeats again. It's low E, and this is high E. That's only really important if you actually play guitar, if you're actually playing it. If you're just making guitars, you wouldn't even really have to know. But it's cool. It's cool to know. Cool to memorize. Boom, that's all my parts. Let's add up this last one. $7.50. That came out to $52. Now these parts alone, they're not that expensive if you need to do a replacement, but altogether, $52, quite a bit for electronics. As far as I go, I like to keep as much money in my pocket as possible, so this would be me spending a lot of money. But most people spend most of their money on the pickups. And I've seen a lot of videos that say pickups in the long run are usually the same quality or similar quality. They're usually pretty similar until you get to your really, really high-end ones where they actually matter. Then you can notice. But I say just stick with low-price ones. Don't go halfway. If you're gonna go with pickups, go all the way. Otherwise, just stick with your run-of-the-mill. Now, here is what our guitar is gonna look like. Now, normally when you're making a guitar from scratch, or you could say custom, you're making your own custom guitar, what you would do is you would get thicker piece of wood. You see how thin? This is relatively thin compared to a body of a guitar. Body of a guitar, let me show you with this one, is at least 2 of those, maybe 3. If you're on a good day, maybe 3. But look at how thin this is. And look how long it is. So this matters. This matters a lot because most people will go with, or all the videos I've seen at least, will go with thick piece of wood, and what they do is they wood glue them together, like bam, 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 and they usually do 3 at a time, and then they'll clamp it with a vise or some sort of clamping tool. They will clamp it together with wood glue. Instead, I took a different route. And I don't know if this is how well it's gonna work. This should work. I don't see how it couldn't. Let's just put it that way. And plus it's gonna be easy to drill. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these 2 pieces of wood and just bam, glue them together like that. And look how thick that is. That's thick. You're getting a long piece of wood. And I think in the long run, it'll probably be cheaper. I think these are like 20 bucks a piece. So that's 40, 90, 92 bucks. This also, the neck cost me, I think 40. So already this is pretty steep of a price. I think if you're going for a cheaper guitar, you should buy it. If you're making guitars, it's gonna cost you at least $150. I'd say that's the least you can spend on wood, unless you're getting some cheap, or you're getting a good deal on wood, or you're getting a good deal on one of these parts. You're gonna be spending around $150 on all this stuff, and then you still have to put it together and make it all, which that comes to me and John putting it together because we have awesome skills. So, boom, here's the dwarf. We're gonna make a axe guitar. We're gonna put a dwarf right here, there, just so you can see. So pickup would go here. Reverse it, boom, like that. And then you'd have your bridge right here, and that's gonna be the dwarf's teeth. And that's what really got me the idea of doing I guess you could say, putting a bridge that close to your design. I thought, what if you make the bridge the dwarf's teeth, and it'd be like shiny and like silver? That would be awesome, man. We're making this a reality. So boom, you got that. Boom, you got the pickups. You see where everything goes. And then this neck plate will just go on the other piece of wood on the other side right here and connect the neck like that. Let me tell you how the design is going to be looking like. Of course, dwarf head right here. Huge axe blades coming out, going all the way down, cutting right here, if you can see that. Boom, right to the edge. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna be drilling these out, these little shapes. These are dwarf runes that are gonna be cut out here and filled back in with resin, or filled back in with something clear like epoxy or something. Still haven't decided, but when we do, it is gonna look awesome. And then we're also gonna cut out the eye, so 4 parts, and then we're gonna put a light behind it. So that way, and we're gonna power this separately. Some people plug in their electronic LEDs. I've seen a few times, more expensive guitars. When you plug in the guitar, it'll light up for you. But I'm worried about the amount of power you're getting. So how much power is the LED taking away from the max volume? So let's say you like playing with no overdrive, because overdrive spikes your volume up. Let's say you like playing with no overdrive, and you plug it in and you turn your volume up all the way, and it's going to be hard to hear because your LEDs are taking up all your energy, and it can't go towards the volume. You see what I mean? Behind here, probably powered separately by AA or 9 volts. Maybe 9 volts are a little bit more powerful. Anyways, I think this is going to be an awesome Rage Dwarf. And it's going to look amazing. Amazing. This is Pete at Rage Quit Central. Don't forget to like and subscribe and visit us at RageQuitCentral.com. Rage on!